The initiative is the brainchild of the Belize City Council under the leadership of Mayor Btl Bradley. According to Mayor Bradley, work will continue for the next couple of months, and the reclamation project is just part of the overall renovation of the Btl Park.
It's going to cost approximately $1 million. The initial works, the most cost, the costliest portion of it will be the reclamation work and the seawall. And we're also talking about putting a pier that will allow for some sort of interaction with the water to an area where the water is of better quality. And then the resurfacing of the park, they're going to raise the entire park about 6 inches, and the sidewalks and things like that are the cheaper portions of the project.
Mayor Bradley says funding for the reclamation and upgrade project is being accessed from various sources, including City Council finances and commitments from local partners.
We're in dialogue with CARILED, and because there is an economic development component of this project in terms of adding employment opportunities with the kiosks, so that we're encouraging more vendors to be out here, they've indicated an interest. So we're seeking those funding sources as well.
Okay. In terms of reclaiming the sea, have all the necessary environmental clearance been gotten by the City Council?
Yes, this has been a project actually that has been talked about for some time now, a period in excess of 2 years. And what we did when we took office, we looked at certain areas of activity that would really give the city a major boost, and this Btl Park was something that we identified as being of major significance. So a lot of the groundwork had already been put in place in terms of obtaining the designs, obtaining the necessary approvals from the Department of the Environment. But what we've done is we've broken the project down in phases to ensure that we can fund each of the different phases of the works, and each of the phases will require their individual licenses and permits, and we're ensuring that all those licenses are obtained. The land reclamation, all of those things have been signed off from the Department of the Environment already.
The Btl Park upgrading project is being carried out in a sustainable manner, according to Mayor Bradley, which will ensure that it is around for the enjoyment of many generations of Belizeans to come.
It's very sustainable. Btl Park is really one of the major assets of Belize City, and we're looking at the city as a community, and we really don't have a lot of spaces that members of the public can just come very inexpensive and enjoy an afternoon with their family. This is a major asset, and the upgrade will be of vital importance to building the kind of environment that we want to see in Belize City.
The Btl Park upgrading project is part of the overall infrastructure development initiatives that have been taking place around Belize City since the Btl Bradley-led administration took office last March.
We are at a situation, the current tally is that we've concreted 50 streets so far, and by our 1-year anniversary, which is in 1 month, we want to be at 60 streets. We have works going on in the Lake Independence area. We are on Jasmine Street, Oleander Street, Tibrouche Street, Flamboyant Street. Works will start on Monday on Lawrence Avenue. We're also in the Belama area and in the Coney Drive area. We're doing works on Scallop Street and Spain Street. We're working on about 10 streets, and as soon as these round of streets complete, then we will move on to another 10 streets. So we're working in coordination with BWS, we're working in coordination with our contractors and with our technical persons to ensure that we are able to reach the target of 100 streets by December of this year.
Mayor Bradley says his first year at the helm of city administration has been an aggressive one in terms of delivering on his manifesto promises, and indications are that the first-time mayor has no plans of slowing down anytime soon.
What we mean to do in the second year is to identify projects which will see the transformation of Belize City. We're in negotiations right now with several persons who are doing designs for the concreting of the Northern Highway from the Flag Monument to the Hullover Bridge, and that will be a major improvement. That's going to be an 18-month project at a cost of approximately $10 million. That's going to create significant investment in the city, significant jobs, and we see that as being a massive project that we want to get off the ground within the next 2 months. We're also looking at projects along the Coney Drive area to line Coney Drive properly, to put in place a roundabout at the intersection of Coney Drive and the Princess Margaret Drive. We want to put in proper sidewalks, trees and different things like that. We're looking at projects along from St. John's Cathedral to St. John's College. We would want to see that entire area, including Btl Park. Btl Park is part of that project, uplifted, and some of the tremendous work that BTB is doing naturally lends itself to that endeavor. And so what we're focusing on in the next year, this coming year, is economic development, and the projects will be designed towards stimulating the economy of Belize City to promote greater job creation.
While economic stimulation will be one of the things that you're pursuing in your second year, at some point you will obviously have to start campaigning for re-election. How much will a re-election campaign detract from your work of achieving your goal?
Well, I myself am not worried about re-election. I am worried about dealing with the business that the people elected me to do. And from day one, we were very aggressive in wanting to show the members of the public that we're serious in delivering on streets, infrastructure, job creation, quality of life issues. And we have been very much on point, delivering on issues of accountability and transparency, ensuring that we bid contracts, ensuring that there is a proper tendering process, ensuring that we have auditors in place. So I'm primarily concerned in delivering to residents of the public, and whoever runs in the next election will have that's for that time. I'm not focusing on that time, and I'm focusing on the now and delivering on the pledges that we made in the campaign.
The contract for the reclamation project was awarded to RJB Contractor after a competitive bidding process which saw 4 contractors vying for the opportunity to carry out the project. Reporting for Love News, I am Patrick Jones.